We want sympathy. Harry and Meghan are appalled and panicked by King Charles' decision. Greetings and a gracious welcome to the World of Royal Staffs channel. Well, it looks like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are getting their just desserts. King Charles has finally decided to kick them out of their luxurious residence at Frogmore Cottage in Windsor. And it's about time. Apparently, the decision to evict the couple was made shortly after the release of Harry's pathetic memoir, Spare. You know, the one where he bears all his dirty laundry and tries to play the victim? Pathetic. But of course, the so-called expert, Omid Scobie, who co-wrote the couple's unofficial biography Finding Freedom, is all up in arms about it. He's slamming the king for evicting them from the property at a time when communication between the Sussexes and the royal family is at an all-time low. Oh please, spare us the drama, Omid. And let's not forget, he conveniently leaves out the names of the so-called two members of the royal family who are appalled by the decision. I mean, we all know it's probably just Harry and Meghan themselves, trying to drum up sympathy. It's clear that Omid Scobie is nothing but a malicious, dishonest person. He's like a pesky little dog nipping at your heels. Even if you love dogs, you just want to kick him away. Honestly, if Harry and Meghan wanted to live in the USA, they should have stayed there. They have no business being given a lavish residence in Windsor, especially when Meghan wanted to live in Windsor Castle anyway. She really does think she's entitled to everything. I say, good for King Charles. It's about time these two entitled brats are held accountable for their actions. And while we're at it, why not strip them of their titles too? They're nothing but a disgrace to the royal family. Too bad to hear that the couple has been left stunned by the move. But hey, maybe it'll finally teach them that actions have consequences. They've been given until early summer to vacate, according to a source close to the matter. Let's hope they don't let the door hit them on the way out. We have a message for Omid and his dark master and mistress, Harry and Meghan. The BRF wants nothing to do with them inside the Ring of Steel at Windsor. Bringing in a security threat inside their cordon? Absolutely not. And why should they get to keep Frogmore Cottage when they trash-talked it on Netflix? They certainly don't deserve it. Frogmore Cottage wasn't grand enough to contain their egos. If I were Charles, first would have evicted them from Frogmore the moment I read page 1 of Spare, which included ridiculous lies about meeting in the Frogmore burial grounds on the day of Philip's funeral. Blatantly fictional tosh. If they're going to use royal properties to write their fictional accounts, then they don't deserve to set foot in another one again. According to an insider, Harry and Meghan have until early summer to vacate Frogmore Cottage. Initially, they were only given a few weeks, but now they've been given until after the coronation. Mr. Scobie claims that the decision to take Frogmore away from the Sussexes takes away their only sufficiently secure refuge in Britain. How ironic that they have to rely on security when they're the ones who bring the threat. Scobie is nothing but a propagandist, and he's trying to muddy the waters by throwing Eugenie and Jack under the bus. If they're stunned and shocked, that's due to their lack of self-awareness and narcissism. These members need to check their loyalty. It's ridiculous that the Sussexes are still unable to access royal police protection when in the UK, but with Frogmore Cottage, they have one remaining space that meets their security needs. It's just a 5-minute walk from Windsor Castle and ensconced within the Metropolitan Police-led Ring of Steel surrounding the Windsor estate. But let's be clear, they only need that level of security because they're the ones creating the threat. Harry and Meghan let a 96-year-old woman who had dedicated 70 years to our country go to her grave thinking people thought she was racist. They also trashed her 70-year legacy with their hate-filled Netflix TV show. It's time for us to move on and get on with our lives. Negative HM need to get on with theirs own. It's shameful to see the extent of Harry and Meghan's entitlement. They were given Frogmore Cottage by the late Queen as a wedding gift in 2018, yet only lived in the property for 6 months before moving to the US. They carried out a massive renovation of the property at a cost of £2.4 million and even had the audacity to pay back the cost of the renovation to the sovereign grant. They must be in an absolute panic, but the public just does not care. Charles could do whatever he wants to them right now and no one will care. They've oversaturated the victim market. They should have listened to their PR team about overexposure. No one cares that Harry cannot rent a cottage on royal grounds. That's not even a first world problem, that's a royal problem. Something none of us can relate to. Not to mention, they have publicly crapped all over Frogmore repeatedly. Any casual viewer who believed that the place was a shack will be confused as to why they're so hurt they can't live in that awful, cramped, IKEA-furnished, bachelor pad prison that they felt they had to escape from. Surely making an unofficial statement of being hurt and appalled will only show the world on yet another occasion that they just want to have their cake and eat it too. Their victim narrative is as believable as spoiled child's when they've been told no. No matter how hard Omid and People Mag works, nothing will change them losing access to royal grounds. Righteous public opinion wouldn't even change anything. It's rather poetic, especially since Bauer kept emphasizing how they believed social media opinion meant they deserved more. That same public has rolled their eyes and turned around to pay attention to something else. The gruesome twosome, Harry and Meghan, have decided that they won't be returning to the UK, and it seems that they no longer have any use for Frogmore Cottage. Of course, why would they? It doesn't even belong to them, but it's conveniently maintained at our expense. But let's not forget about Omid and his outrageous claims. Can he even name the two royals he's been blabbering on about, or is he just making things up as he goes along? Hopefully, we can put a stop to his imagination running wild. And what's with all the lies and name-calling from Harry and Meghan? It's all just to spice things up and sell themselves over in the USA. They clearly didn't think about the consequences of their actions before trashing the royal family. Harry even had the audacity to say that he never liked Britain. So, it's time for him to leave and pursue his dreams in La La Land. The British people don't want him or his wife around anymore. Let's just hope they can finally make us all happy and disappear for good. Big thanks and God bless to King Charles to make everything clear. If Scobie and Shola Moana are unhappy, then the king made the correct decision far as the British are concerned. Long live Charles. As we come to the end of this video, I want to take a moment to wish each and every one of you watching the very best. Whether you're going through a difficult time or you're experiencing a period of great joy, I hope that you continue to pursue your dreams, find happiness and fulfillment in your life, and spread kindness and love to those around you. Remember, life is a journey with ups and downs, but it's the challenges that make us stronger and the good times that make life worth living. Take each day as it comes and know that you have the strength to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, stay safe, and keep being amazing.